Hello, good day, eighth grade students. How you doing? How's the review of slope intercept form of equations? That makes sense. We're going to build on that today. So hopefully Monday's work was great for you, good for you, and get you ready for today. Today we're going to be getting to that equation after we discuss a little bit about these patterns of association. As I get myself out of the way, what I mean by patterns of association, I mean by how do these x and y numbers associate with each other. If you are reading the instructions about bivariate data, we're just talking about where there's two variables. So we're talking about how x and y associate with each other, and do they do so in a pattern. I'm going to show you some examples of the x and y with positive linear associations, negative linear associations, sometimes no apparent association, and sometimes a nonlinear, still associated, but not in the way of a line. So here we go. Take a look. Positive linear association. If you have an xy plane, Cartesian grid, the xy axes, and let's say that for a certain x here, the y is right there. Maybe for another x, you've got a y up here. Maybe for another x, you've got a y right there. And maybe if an x is right here, you've got a y that's right there. And maybe someone's got it right there. You've got maybe a right here and there, and maybe right there. You can see that as one variable goes up, the other variable goes up as well. You can almost draw a line that kind of goes through. It's not a perfect line. This isn't a perfect association. This is what happens in life. Now, sometimes it's close, but not exactly on. Maybe there's one up here, maybe one right down here. But a positive linear association means it's got a positive. If you drew a line through it, there's going to be a positive slope. It's where if one variable is going up, the other variable is going up as well. And that's what we call a positive linear association. Just think puff, puff, positive with slope dude from yesterday. And that's a positive association. A negative association, you can probably see this before I write it, is where a negative, the slope's going to end up negative if it were looking like a line. And it's where when one of the variables does one thing, goes up or down, the other variable is going to do the opposite. So, we might have a number here, there might be something there, maybe there's something over here, maybe there's a number here, and you kind of see what I'm doing. If one of the variables is low, the x, and the other one is high, or this variable over here, the x, it's a high x, but it's a low y. They're negatively associated because one is doing the opposite of what the other is doing. And you can see how this negative linear association, because it's going down the slope, is a negative slope, and it's in the form of about a line. We could even draw kind of a line through it that would kind of come close to hitting the points. Okay, no apparent association. Well, that's if you have an xy, let's say an xy there, and an xy there, an xy here, maybe an xy ordered pair there, and an xy here, there, there. You can see they don't seem to be related at all. Right there. There's nothing, you couldn't draw a line through it. You don't see any association. This positive linear is like age and height. Let's say that as your age goes up, the height goes up. Oh, so age and height have a positive linear association with each other. It's not this. We don't have someone who's all the way up to 12th grade and their height is like 2 feet. We don't have that kind of a situation. Age and height are positively associated. There's things that I could talk about in life that have negative, but this is what a no apparent association looks like. You could have things associated in ways that are not linear. Let's say maybe you've got a bunch of data in a scatter plot that maybe looks like this. Look at that. I guess you could kind of draw a line through, but if I draw some more over here, then you can kind of see that no, it's kind of like this curve right here. Or maybe you've got over here, XY, maybe you've got a bunch of data that looks like this. Sorry to all you BYU fans. What if it looks like maybe the shape of a U? They're still associated. You can see an association there, like a flock of birds associated. You can see how they're associated. It's just not in a line. But in real life, these are the associations that show up. Sometimes they're positively associated, sometimes they're negatively or oppositely associated, sometimes there's none, and sometimes they're associated not in a line. You might see clusters let's see, like right here, you might see a cluster like that. That would be a cluster of points in this linear association. And you might also see outliers, something that noticeably stands out. You've got one that's like something happened way out here. Whoa, what's going on if something's really big but it stayed small? What happened in that situation? That would be an outlier. You know, in real life, this is what you'll see. So for today's assignment, 126, follow those instructions, describe the associations based on what we did on the last page just now. Circle any clusters and put a star by outliers. So for examples, I'm looking at this, I'll do this one. I'm looking at this one. I can see that it's kind of going in a downward direction. There's a negative, it's like negative slope, negative association. If I drew a line that was close to it, it's something like this. The instructions ask me to circle any clusters and put a star by any outliers. There's one possible way to work out that association, that pattern of association on that one. Try those others. If you want to have some fun, try theirs on the other page as well. And that gets you ready for the first part of today's quiz. Then I can work on the next part of today's quiz, watching the next short video. Thank you. Enjoy video number 2.